Hi, this is Gregor Kaplan with Eve Market Report for your early morning hours of Tuesday, November 6th, 2018. And here's your Cap Booster Roundup for the day. Starting with Cap Booster 25s, we are selling Ingita at 199.52, buying it 99.65. So, as you can imagine, the discrepancy there's quite a bit between buying and selling. Volume seems to be remaining flat since the crash around late August, early September, and from projections, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere too fast. Cap Booster 50s, we are buying at 566.01, selling at 466. The price history on them, haven't seen too much of a change as all the lower cap booster markets. Uh, the volume has remained pretty much stagnant, and price has not changed a whole lot since August. It's actually been on the negative for October and won't see too much of a correction. If there is any correction, it will most likely be in the downward direction. Cap Booster 75s, we're looking at selling them for 422.18 right now, buying at 150.01, so that's a pretty good spread on those. Price history on the 75s. 75s have always been a blue chip stock in the low tier cap boosters. You can see over spring and late winter last year there were a few spikes, drove the price way up. Right now we're at about the same level as back in December. The Doingchen is looking pretty good on them. Keep doing that for some reason. There we go. Doingchen's looking pretty good on them. Even though volume doesn't look great, it's probably heading for the weekly slump. Weekend might see a boost on it. And I'd say definitely into December we'll start to see it climb a little bit. Next on to the Cap Booster 100s. They are selling for 899.19. We're buying for 711.10. The demand for them is creeping up a little bit. Price is actually fluctuating nicely. It's higher than it was at the beginning of the year. Could be heading on a downslope, but just as easily could be heading for another peak. In fact, my money on the hundreds would be probably a little bit higher to go here before we see any sort of correction. Cap Booster 150s are currently selling for 1699.99, 1699.99, selling for 1355. So not a great price spread there. Our volume is on the lower parts. Could see a peak in volume in day trading here. If not this week, the coming weeks heading into December. In fact, looking at the trends from last year, I would say that we probably are looking for an increase as far as the price goes. Could even be a dramatic increase heading into December. Cap 200s are selling for 2,738.31, and they are buying for 1,203. Price is a little bit high on 200s, but not the highest it's been. Looks like they actually might be evening out on a nice little plateau there in the high 3,000s. As far as volume goes, volume's not great on them. Last sorry, last couple days have been rough, and it doesn't look like much of an improvement there. However, the Doing is all over the place, so day traders, 200s, you might have untapped potential right there. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that volume goes up towards the end of November. Next, cap 400s. The 400 market, we're looking at 4,200 as the selling price. 3,559.96 is buying. It's in the lower thousands, so price is right about where it was at the beginning of the year. Demand, it's coming off of a peak, so it looks like volume might go up here in day trading. Price isn't fluctuating a whole lot. It's probably where it should be, at least within all the way back to midsummer. So we could see a spike in Cap Booster 400 prices, either with day trading or if there's some major action going into the winter. Cap Booster 800s are selling for 4,296.94. They are buying for 3,314.30. Price history within the last year, they are lower. The Doinchan is nothing too special, and the price seems to be evening out here going into November. We do see a slight spike and a spike in volume. That volume spike actually could be increasing over the day. We might be seeing a peak from day trading as we're due for one coming up here. And last but not least, the Cap Booster 3200s, buying for 4,619.96, selling for 4,020.06. And as always, this is a market not to get into for the lighthearted. The major Cap Boosters, more for the high volume traders. They can look at a very, very low price right now. Actually, it's lowest been since the beginning of the year. Volume, though, volume does look to be on a slump, but probably picking up over the next couple days. Anyway, that is your Cap Booster Roundup for the early morning hours of Tuesday, November 6th. I am Gregor Kaplan. If you like what you see here, please like, subscribe, and share. Check out our podcast, and be sure to stay tuned for the late market recap with the top 5, another Cap Booster Roundup, and some charges coming up. Until then, fly safe.